This is private property. You're not allowed to fish anywhere on this lake, any side of it.
Got one on the jig. No, on the jig. No, it's a big one. Oh my God. What is going on, guys? Today we are doing some more Texas fishing, and we've been doing a lot of power plant fishing so far. We've been catching a ton of fish, but so far we have not got the size that I've came down here to find. So today we're on a big fish mission, and we're at a lake that John has actually caught a couple of 7+ pounders at.
Let him. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Holy sh! And this is our first one in a creek.
And that's what we're after today. My PB is a 7.3, so that's what we need to beat. And if we're gonna do it, this is one of the lakes that it could happen at. So stay tuned. And we're actually fishing with my buddy Weston here today too.
What's up, y'all?
He's also got a YouTube channel, and he's got a really poppin' Instagram account, so that's gonna be linked down below. Check him out, and let's go catch some fish. Okay, so we are at the first spot right here, and it's a little bit gusty outside. Nothing unbearable, but this is a pretty big lake. I thought that we were gonna be fishing like a little 500-acre reservoir or something, and I think this thing's a couple thousand. So we are pretty much on the windiest part of the lake, and it's doable. It's definitely doable, but we're gonna toss on this little Catchco gridiron jig. It actually, I don't think it's even come out yet, but it's coming very, very soon to the tackle shop near you. So check this thing out on Shop Carl's. Today's video and this entire video series is sponsored by Shop Carl's and Catchco Baits, so definitely go hit them up in the link down below. But we're gonna tie this little football jig on and start dragging it around some of this deeper water, looking for some of those big pre-spawn 7+ pounders. So let's go. She looks fire though. She's gonna smoke a big one. All right, we're ready, dude. Yeah, I'm probably gonna keep her spot locked and hop back here with you. Actually,
yeah, this is.
We got a pile of waypoints.
Who wants the front
today? Got a pile of waypoints. We're just gonna hit that spot lock. Minn Kota, thank you very much. There are some juicy rocks down there. Let me tell you.
You feeling it?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling some nice stuff down there. I could easily see a 9.5 pounder just chilling. Envisioning it in my brain right now. Just eat the jig. It was a rock. It was 100% a rock. Don't worry, guys. It was 100% a rock. I just got real amped up. That one felt crazy. It was because I gave it like a pop, so then it hit the rock really hard. And I was like, oh, baby. No, just a rock. False alarm. No worries. Been here for about 20 minutes. No bites so far. Or you might have had one little tap.
One little peck,
yeah,
I swear,
yeah,
man, so
Weston might have had one little tap. No really good bites and definitely no hookups so far. And that was a rock. We're gonna bounce back a little bit more. Hit the very tail end of the waypoints here and see if we could pull a big mama. But after this, we're probably gonna make our way down this dam, cranking it just to cover some water, see if anything's happening over on this side of the lake. And if we don't get anything, we're gonna go try to find some brush piles, because that is where John catches all of the mega bass. All the 7+ pounders seem to come on a jig out of some brush. So that's gonna be game plan number 2. Okay, so we're gonna put on a little Googan Squad flat banger crankbait, and this thing is gonna be perfect for this kind of colder water. Since it does have the flat sides, it's gonna have a really tight wobble to it. And when you're fishing cold water, that's really what you want. You don't want a really wide action like a square bill kind of provides. She's gonna be hunting all around, and that's really good for summer months and when the fish start really feeding up. But when it's cold outside, this is gonna be the deal. Ooh, look at this. Got me some fishing line. I got me some fishing line. You know what we do with this, boys? We keep it in the boat. We don't want to pollute our lakes. We want to keep them nice and clean. So we put that back in the boat. All right, last cast on this dam. Now we're getting the heck out of here. This is, yeah, it's not happening over here. They're not eating the flat banger, they're not eating the gridiron jig, and we need to dip. We need to go find somewhere to flip a jig inside of. Somewhere where our bass can just, you know, cozy up for the winter, just chill out. But they're not roaming around on this dam right now. That's for sure. Okay, we are at spot number 2 here, and like I told you earlier, what we are looking for is some juicy brush piles to flip our jigs into. And let me just show you, let me just flip the camera around here and show you guys what's going on in this pocket. That I found this on Google Maps last night. Just check this out. I mean, John told me the water was gonna be low, but I didn't really think that every single brush pile in the lake was gonna be completely out of the water. So we're gonna mess around in this pocket and probably try somewhere else in a little bit because there's nothing to fish right here. We need to find some brush piles because that's where those fish are gonna be loaded up, especially since a lot of them are out of the water. If we could find a few that are in the water, they should be key. So stay tuned, guys. We're gonna find a fish. This is a big fish lake. You guys are getting yourself into a video here where we're probably not gonna catch a ton of fish, but if we get one, it should be a good one. If I catch a dink, I'm super sorry, but we should catch a big fish today. No. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are failures. We caught exactly 0 bass today in this beautiful fishery. And like I told you earlier, it was really windy outside, but I think that we somehow just got in like a weird, really calm pocket because the rest of the lake is freaking ripping out here. But we are not going to end the video quite yet. We are about to go hit some ponds and try to actually catch some bass today because apparently I'm not good enough to fish lakes. So Weston's got some ponds, or maybe we're gonna hit some of John's ponds. I really don't know yet, but we're gonna catch some fish today. That is no doubt, but we are failures when it comes to big bass. But we're gonna have to hit some other big bass lakes, so do not give up on me yet. That is the goal of this Texas trip, and we are going to beat our PB. So stay tuned, let's go hit some ponds. Maybe we'll break it there, who knows? Stay tuned, let's get it. Okay, I told you guys we were not done yet, so Weston and I have made our way to a nice little pond here, and we're gonna try to get on some big bass. Weston has fished here one other time, and they caught some pretty quality largemouth, and I just could not go a day without catching a bass. We had a terrible day in the water. We're not able to piece anything together. When we were searching for those mondos on that lake, the thing is, we had to try it because if we caught one, it was probably gonna be a 5+, and that's what we're down here for. But this pond has got some big ones in it too, so stay tuned, and hopefully we get on some big old pond bass. Dude, this is literally wild. This is not normal stuff happening. I don't care what you people in Texas say. Normal places do not have this. Little bridges and beautiful landscapes and dude, what the heck? We're gonna start over by this little bridge though. She's looking juicy. She's looking fire though. Oh, she's got like a waterfall. Oh yeah, it's happening. It's happening. I think we're gonna start out with the chatterbait. Just work our way up this little retaining wall, see if there are any fish on the move up shallow. You got one? Yes.
Don't even lie to me.
You got one? It's a good one too. It's a good fish, dude. Yo, Weston just got hype. He just caught that one on a little drop shot. See if we can get one to go on the jig now. Yeah, dude, I was wondering what you were doing. Got one on the jig. No, on the jig. No, it's a big one. Oh my God, it's a big one, dude. It's a big one.
Do not lie to me right now.
I swear, I think it's a giant. Is it, dude? It's like a giant.
Do not lie.
That's a good one. Let's go though, dude. Yes, that's like a 3-pounder. That's like
right there,
about the
yes.
same as yours. Dude, I got my scale. We'll toss her on there.
You got me beat.
Yo, that's on that tungsten heavy metal football jig, baby.
Golly,
And check that out on Shop Carl's. That's a 3-pounder. That's a 3-pounder, bro. That's what's good on the jig. She smoked it. Let's see if she could top my best Texas bass so far. She's got to be a 3-4. She's definitely built a little bit better than that last one I caught, so she might be up there. Texas PB so far, 3 pounds, 4 ounces. Will she take it? 3.02, just right on the dot, 3-pounder. That's what's good though.
Close, or you got it?
3.02.
So you needed a little bit more?
Yeah, a little bit more, a little bit less.
Slightly more than his
Quarter pound away.
Oh.
Texas bass, so nice 3-pounder.
Wow.
Nice 3-pounder. Okay, well, we are gonna get this fish back in the water. This is about 2 minutes after the one that Weston just caught. And we went from having a terrible day to 2 3-pounders on the shore here. We could not get it done in lakes, which, okay, I'm sorry, buddy. Couldn't get it done in the lakes, but we made our way to this pond, and Weston hooked it up. He had the good suggestion. He's like, you know, I fished this pond one time. I think we could catch him in there, and dude, that was awesome on the freaking jig. That's my favorite way to catch him, dude. Yes.
A little something for y'all out there in Michigan. This is exactly why Bill came down here to Texas.
We are on the Texas Giants now, boys. Weston just hooked up with another one. It's funny how we just go back to back on 2 3-pounders and then that thing. Hey, I would rather catch those than be in Michigan right now. I'm sorry for everyone that is in the Midwest right now. I know it's got to be brutal up there. And right now it is like 65 and kind of partly sunny, partly cloudy outside. Absolutely gorgeous out here in Texas. Okay, so Weston and I managed to salvage the day. We both got our first bass of the day. It only took, you know, like 8 hours of fishing or whatever. But that was just a taste test because we're going to the real pond now. This is just like a little spicy nugget laying out in front of the real pond that we were actually intending on going to. So hopefully it's even better than what just happened there, which I mean, we only caught 3 fish, but 2 3-pounders is a solid day after catching absolutely nothing.
Oh,
so
yeah, dude.
Stay tuned.
Oh, it's a good one. It's a big one. It's a big one. Oh, it's a big one, dude. Dude, that's a chunk. Look how fat that fish is.
This thing is a 3-year-old.
Was that your first cast of the Kraken Crawl?
First cast.
Dude, no way. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, he going. He going.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Nice, dude.
Appreciate you, dude. Holy cow, big one.
Going to the juice. Whoa, no! Right at the freaking shore. I have no idea what you guys saw of that, but that was like a 2.5, 3-pounder, and she ate it right there at the bank. I switched up to the chatterbait. I actually had it with me the entire time, and I really haven't been making very many casts with it. I tried it at the last pond, and it just didn't seem to be like the move. And I just took about 4 casts, and that thing just ate it at my freaking feet. Super aggressive, right on the bank too. I cannot believe that. Hello.
Can you tell me which house you live in?
I cannot. I'm from.
You're not supposed to
Oh.
be here.
Okay.
This is private property, and you're not allowed to fish anywhere on this lake, any side of it. It's all private property. It's
Okay.
not part of what.
Okay.
So you can go back over there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. We just got kicked out of the pond, and Weston is actually still over there, probably still catching fish on that big swim bait that he was throwing. And yeah, I'm gonna head back to the other pond and try to catch 1 or 2 more nice fish before we run out of daylight. So stay tuned. We still have a chance. I've only caught 1 fish today. Weston, I think, has caught like 3 or 4, and I am still sitting on that 1 3-pounder that I caught. I missed that chatterbait fish. Super pissed about it, so I need some redemption. Need to catch at least 1 more bass. Oh, you want to do that? The gated one?
You said it looked juicy.
It did look juicy, man. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, dude. Let's do it. Super ultra private pond, definitely gated, and we're gonna try to sneak in there. Even though, yeah, we just got kicked out, and we're gonna try to go to a more private pond, because that's what you do when you fish.
It's rare you see a vlogger get kicked out twice in one day. Is all we're saying.
That is true, yeah. Yeah, how many times do you really get kicked out of more than 1 pond in a day? It's not gonna happen.
That's the question.
We're getting kicked out for sure, dude.
Kidding me?
100% chance we get kicked out of this pond. Even though it's
I'm gonna park on the corner. That way I can say I did not see that. I say, oh,
There's a 100% chance.
Visiting a friend's house, we just didn't even see the sign. Oh my gosh! Wow! Might bring more than 1 rock.
You better say it. Dude.
Might tear it apart.
All right, we're just gonna send it. We're just gonna send it with the chatter. We don't got a lot of time, boys. When I tell you guys this place was locked down like Fort Knox, I mean this place was locked down like Fort Knox. This is the only way we could get in. There was gates in every other entrance, and then all the houses backing up to this pond also have their own gates and fences. But for some reason, there's one random little park and a little lot right here, and we were able to sneak right in. This pond looked real juicy, and I bet she does not get fished too often. Okay, as you can see here, we definitely probably should not be fishing this pond. Well, keep it on the down low, but it really doesn't matter because even though we were able to get to this little section right here, this is like a tiny little snippet of the pond, and the main juice is still surrounded by about 50 different fences and gates, so we didn't really get to fish the juice, but we're gonna wrap up today's video right here. Fishing with my man, Weston. Definitely go check his stuff out. He was filming all day as well. I think he's gonna turn his into 2 videos because he caught more fish than me. There's no way I could turn this into 2 videos because I already failed so bad. But thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. Definitely go check out the link down below for Carl's Bait and Tackle. If you want to see any of the baits that we were using today, the jig and everything that Weston was using is available there. Get your baits for up to 30% off. Do not spend too much for tackle when you could get it for cheaper on Carl's Bait and Tackle. So check that out. That was today's video sponsor. It would mean a lot to me, and you could get your tackle for cheaper. So why not buy from there? But thank you guys for watching today's episode, and we will catch you guys in the next one.